Share screen. Should we do standard? Alright, we'll do standard. Hi, Saki. Hey, yo!
What's up, man?
How are you doing, man?
I'm good. Todd just walked out of the room because he didn't like the hoodie he was wearing, I guess. But
I had to dig
Hell
this
yeah,
up.
brother. Dude, it's so funny because those shirts are, I think, the first shirts we ever had made. They're so old, and they didn't get sold very well when we first got rid of them or got them out. So, they sold really well on that run. It's crazy. Wearing that old freaking.
Look at you!
Hi.
Hi!
Where do I need to go to see this live?
Go to just click online.
I thought I was already on it.
Well, I think because he did the collaboration thing. Just redo it. It should come up.
Yeah, so if Todd is wanting to read the chat, I was gonna say what he could do is he can go on his account.
Yeah, we're on it. We got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then.
Hey, Brady. Hey, Paige.
Hello, Paige.
Are we live now?
Huh?
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live right now. Now. So first question is kind of like not super relevant, but Tom went to a water park yesterday. How was that?
Well, it wasn't a water park. So there's a water park next to it.
Okay.
We went to Busch Gardens up in Williamsburg. I haven't been to a theme park without my kid in a long time. So it was a lot of fun because we were kid free. We rode every roller coaster in the park -1 because the wait was so long. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a 4-hour drive up, 4-hour drive back. We spent about 8 hours there, and yeah, it was a good time. Pretty exhausted. But yeah.
Todd sent me a picture of it, and it looked like you were having a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a good time.
It's like Tom's such a child. He's a really big child. Really.
He's not that big. Come on.
Yeah. Big in the yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
that is why we're on 18+. So then we can make comments like that. Like if I don't know if you guys, decided to look back at the last 2 interviews, but the first interview I did was with Union 251, and one of the stories that they told me should have gotten me banned from going live ever again.
That's hilarious.
It was.
Yeah. We try. Sometimes we'll deviate on things or a little whatever, but I don't know. It depends on where the conversation goes,
Okay, so we're gonna start playing music as well. We got Carotid on first.
Oh, I know the song.
I know the song.
Yeah.
Tell me about the song, the story behind this.
With Carotid? Honestly, Todd and I, whenever we first had this song, it always starts out where Todd will write a bunch of riffs and he'll make like a full song. He sends it to me and he'll send me like a title with it, and we don't always keep that same title, but we kept Carotid, right? And I'm pretty sure that the reason why we named it that and just kind of kept it was with this EP that's coming up, we were trying to be more theme oriented because most of the stuff that we've released so far, there is no theme. It's just whatever we feel like writing about. Mm-hmm. And this song kind of went along with the theme of that album, which was like, yeah. So, and this is literally about a dude like slitting his throat. That's all it is. There really wasn't any. There wasn't any like foresight with it. Like he just sent me a song named Carotid. I'm like, okay, like Carotid Artery. Like, all right, I'm gonna make this about somebody cutting his throat. That's kind of how it went. So
then the rest of the EP just kind of turned into death themed, and then like mass destruction type stuff. Yeah. That's why it's called Eradication Protocol.
Yeah. And then I think around the time when you sent this song to me, we had found out that CJ was looking to do some like collaboration features, whatever. So we reached out to him, and that's when he was pretty quick at back to us. God, it did take a minute to get. Well, actually, I guess it didn't take that long because, like, once we finally like got everything to him, he was pretty quick with getting the vocals turned around. But we had to wait a minute.
He also moving.
Oh, that's right.
He moved to wherever he's living now, and then he got sick.
Yeah, he got sick, so we had to wait a little bit on those vocals. But this song, Carotid, we have been sitting on since like November. Wasn't it like November?
Yeah, I wrote this specifically for CJ.
Damn.
Yeah, he wrote this song for CJ to do his vocals.
It was it's a really good song.
Thank you.
I love it.
Typically, sorry, I'm gonna be cut off.
It's fine.
Typically, if we get a feature, I'll write for that feature. Like, I write the style for a feature. Like whenever we got Ryan Bell last year, the year before.
We've only been a band for 2 years.
For Sugar Water, I wrote Sugar Water for Ryan specifically. The long drawn out, heavy volume stuff. That's all. That entire section was specific for Ryan to do.
Because we knew Ryan would do that like vocal Olympic stuff that he does so well. So we were like, we're gonna give him a space where he can let that stuff shine.
And then also we wanted to put a brace on it as well.
Well, even actually, when we first did Carotid, it was shorter. And then CJ did his vocals, and we were like, oh, this is perfect. And then CJ came back to us, and CJ was like, hey, can y'all make this longer and make it sound like this? He actually kind of orchestrated that second part of the breakdown.
Yeah.
Because
it actually ended.
Yeah, he sent us a voice clip. He's like, can you make it sound like dun, but like he like did that kind of thing. And then he was like, and he was like, can you make it sound like this? He's like, I have an idea, because he wanted to go back in on it. Yeah. And we were like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. Like, and he's like, we're not gonna. It's cool when like a very reputable artist wants to go back in on your music and extend their part, because he likes the song a lot.
Well, he said he wants to do it for like a week.
Yes.
And then he was like, yeah, I have an idea. Can you go back in and do this? And I contacted Brace. I was like, hey man, can we do this? And Brace was like, yeah.
Like 15
minutes later, Brace sent the entire thing back.
Yeah.
Dude, Brace is insane. Like the stuff.
Brace is insane. Yeah, he is insane.
He's a crazy dude.
I love him.
Yeah.
He is a brother from another mother.
Okay, so you made it really easy for me. You have a bunch of questions already put on the I Am Mook page, so I can ask those. But let's get like a little bit of a backstory behind I Am Mook before we get into that. How did you guys meet? How did you guys get? Whose idea was bring each other together?
This entire story.
Let's
do the condensed version.
We'll do the condensed version. So
Tom really wanted to play with me.
Shut the fuck up.
And
no, I was bored in another band because that band sucked, and they didn't do anything. I'll be nice. That's the nicest thing I'll say about them. I started doing a solo project, which was an online project. I released 1 or 2 songs. Todd heard the song that we had released at the time called Bite Back, which is available still on Bandcamp. And he was like, hey man, would you want to make some music together? I said, sure. We made 1 song together, and then he started like popping up and saying like, hey man, we need to make this a band. Like over and over, I think for about a month or 2.
Yeah.
And then we got some people together, and then we made it a band, and that was 2 years ago. So basically, it kind of started out of like, I don't want to say boredom, but it was like unfulfillment from another band, and then I wanted to make heavier stuff than what they were making, and then Todd, the way that he writes, I was like, oh, it's perfect, and we just kind of connected. We also have the same mindset of like how quickly we want to release music and stuff. We don't want to like sit on it forever. So, but yeah, that's kind of how it started. That was back in 24. Was it 24?
March or April 24.
Yeah, but then we actually officially like announced ourselves as a band June 5th of 2024.
Yeah, because that song that we wrote is so different
It's vastly
than
different.
what we're even doing now. It's called
The devil can no longer wear Prada in this economy. That's the song title.
yeah, and it's like 6 minutes long.
It's so long.
It would be 3 Mook songs now.
Yeah, it was a long-winded song because we didn't know at the time. We were still shaping what the band was going to sound like.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we wanted to do.
Yeah, and basically it's like, you know, in Iron Man when Tony Stark is like pulling the stuff apart. That's basically what we were
Don't
doing.
need
We were
this,
like,
don't need
don't
that.
do real.
That's
Get that
exactly.
out of here. It's too complicated. You know, slam this down right here.
Well, Todd would send me stuff, and he would like have these like trilling parts or whatever. I'd be like, "That's too pretty. Get rid of it." Initially,
Yeah, then we just want the ugly part.
yeah, I was like, "Make it ugly, make it nasty." I was like, I want to be a straight up nasty, disgusting deathcore band."
We did it. Yeah!
Todd was like, it literally only took like 1, maybe 2 conversations with him writing, and he got the gist of it. And I don't have to. Every time that Todd sends me music, I know it's going to be nasty. I do listen to it. Yeah, I do listen to it, and I know with the foresight of how he writes, I know it's going to be nasty. I also know it's going to be a roller coaster of fucking tempo changes. But yeah, so
How long does a song take to make? I've written songs on my lunch break before. So it can take anywhere from 30 minutes to, I mean, if I have to come back to a song, I mean, if you're talking like total time of when I hit record to when I'm done with the song, an hour, maybe.
yeah, Todd will send me demos for songs like literally within an hour. He's like, "Hey, I'm about to send you something soon." After he just sent me another song.
We did Sugar Water.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna go write this song real quick for Ryan. And then it was like an hour later. It was like that song came together so fast. It was like an hour later. It was completely edited.
Yeah.
I sent it back to him. I was like, hey, send this to Ryan. And he was like, what? How did you even? When did you? How?
Yeah. Stupid that.
So, what inspired Carnivorous Offering? This is another one of the songs that you just released. That is going to be on the new album.
What's the real story behind it? You tell it then, because I don't really like. I know the subject
Well,
matter.
actually, Carnivorous Offering was written for another project.
Okay.
Initially.
Yeah.
And then
We can't talk about that.
We can't talk about that
Okay.
project. And it's a secret country music
Yeah, it's a
project.
country music project. Yeah.
All right, Rascal Flats, damn.
Yeah. And so it was, that song actually sat for like a year. It sat in another folder for another band for like a year.
Yeah.
And we did nothing with it. So then I pulled it back out of that folder. I polished it off a little bit. I chopped some stuff in it. Actually, a few of the new songs on the new EP came from that other band.
Yeah, actually, that's.
And I just went back in and I chopped them. I don't even know what tuning that song is in now.
Dude, I always forget about that other
I
band
can't
too.
remember what tuning it's in. But
Isn't it Drop E?
maybe. It could be a drop E. I'm
It's
not
so
sure.
fucking. It's so low.
But, anyways, sent it to Tom. Tom wrote lyrics on it in like 10 minutes while he was at work. And he went home and he knocked out the lyrics in like 45 minutes. We sent it to Brace, and then Brace does his thing.
Yeah. So a lot of times when he sends me things, if I get like some free time, if I get just 45 minutes, I'll get it in that. Yeah, for the Eradication Protocol. Thank you, Armstrong. Appreciate it, brother. He's talking about the EP cover photo for Eradication Protocol.
Oh yeah, that thing is sick. I didn't know if he's the guy that drew it.
No.
Oh.
But yeah, Carnivorous Offering, though, he sent that to me, and it was from a different project. And then I was like, yeah, dude, let's do it up. And I wrote that song, again, like keeping on the theme of the EP, which is basically, it's a loose theme, but it's about death. Different kinds of death, whether it be like terrorism, suicide, any kind of like, it's about death.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm so excited for y'all to hear the other 3 songs
Yeah,
that come in off of that.
some of them are about famous incidents. I won't give anything away because like one of the songs that hasn't been announced is going to be released on the EP is about like a famous incident. Is it? The other one, I can't remember.
See, here's what happened.
1,000 Ways to Die, the EP. That sounds
Yeah, that's
pretty
amazing.
amazing.
Basically, yeah, that's,
basically.
that's what we did. But these songs have sat, like, these songs have been done forever. And they just, like, whenever y'all hear them, it's like, obviously
It's all
fresh.
news for us.
Right, it's obviously like fresh and new to you guys, but like,
To be completely candid,
some of these songs are like a year and a half old.
yeah, well, like Tom and I, like when we are announcing that we're releasing a new EP, and y'all know about it then, and you can see some of the
Been
new
out for like
songs.
6 months.
Well, it's been out for us in our mind for like 6 months, and we're already on. Tom and I are on like EP, like after the one that y'all see, we have like 2 other fucking EPs already. Like we're not, like we don't stop. And I can't go into like things on those other EPs that are coming up, but like,
Do y'all listen to your own music? We make sure that it sounds good.
yes.
Whenever a song drops, my whole thing is I'll go into Spotify or one of those, and I'll make sure that it's not messed up.
Yeah.
And that's the only time I ever listen to it on Spotify or anything like that. Because we have, if we're making a music video for these things, I have to relearn the songs.
Yeah.
Because I don't know every single song, because I have 1,000 songs.
Also, the problem is we've been having issues trying to get out there and play live, so we don't get together and practice as often as we would like to, because there's no need to. We're not playing live right now,
Right.
because we don't have that. We don't have an organic drummer, and finding we do have somewhat of a drummer on retainer right now, which he is amazing.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it. No, why not?
I was actually going to ask that, so since we're on that topic, we can discuss that for sure.
Yeah. Well, Tom doesn't want to talk.
We're
about
looking
it.
for shows.
We are
I'm
looking
talking about it.
But the thing is, that drummer, because of he's a drummer for hire, his price, the show has to be, the juice has to be worth the squeeze, which is why we haven't been going out and looking for other shows, because with him, we can't be doing like very super local door shows. Like we can't afford it.
No,
like,
we have
wouldn't
to
be able
get
to afford it.
bigger.
The guarantee would have to be there, and it would have to be absolutely worth it to go do the show. Unfortunately, but he's every bit worth the money that we would pay. 'Cause he's a phenomenal drummer.
Yeah. The music videos are shot by Justin Oakley,
Yeah, Justin Oakley.
and they're actually shot here at my house
In his garage.
because it's cheaper.
Yeah,
Just to
Steve.
be completely transparent, it's cheaper for us to do
He
it.
just does up the background where it's like dark black, and then he lights everything. It looks great.
Yeah, let's show you then he adds stuff in.
Also, thank you, Val. We appreciate that.
We're really excited for y'all to see the next video that's dropping. soon.
Oh my God, yeah, Toyful.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Toyful's my favorite song off the EP. Absolutely favorite. That's my favorite song.
So you have some sentimental value with that because a Marine, you were in the military, so that
Yes, sir.
kind of has something to do with that in a way.
Yes.
It's about eating crayons.
Yeah, it's about eating crayons. No, Toyful is a song about the Pacific campaign for the Marine Corps and stuff, and it's just kind of like, I wanted to do a song like that for a while, but the problem was, it's like, I didn't want to make it too cheesy, because like, I'm not like a super moto guy when it comes to the Marine Corps. I don't make it my whole personality, because I can't stand those people, but I love Marines. I still work with Marines, but like I just can't stand the fucking every bit about my life is Marine Corps. It's annoying, right? But I am obviously very proud of it. I have no shame in talking about it. It's just the fact that like I wanted to do something like I wanted to do the Marine Corps justice in making a song that was honoring former Marines without being super cheesy, right? But that song's about the Pacific campaign, specifically like World War II, taking Mount Suribachi and Okinawa. That's what it's about. Right?
What's the story behind this song, Too Poor to Pay Attention?
Too Poor to Pay Attention is a song. No, I can tell you what it's about because I wrote it. So it's a song that I was kind of thinking heavily about my friend that had committed suicide when he was a Marine buddy of mine back in like 2017 time frame. And there was just a lot of stuff that was going on in my life, and he was super close to me when he was out of the Marine Corps at this point, and so was I. But like he had moved hours away because he had just got married with his wife, and all of our friends. Okay.
So we were restricted for 10 minutes. Are we still good?
Yeah, we're still good. People will be behind us, but it'll be a little bit difficult. I guess when you talk about that topic, try to say like unalived or something like that,
okay,
because
weird.
even though we are 18 plus, TikTok is really sensitive with stuff like
A bunch of sissy little pansies. Anyway, anyway, yeah, like so. I guess my buddy and stuff. I was thinking heavily about that, and it was basically thinking about how like things that were going on in my life. I hadn't noticed that my friend was. I didn't know my friend was going through it because I was also going through it, but not in the same way, obviously. And you're like for me, it was like almost financially the issues is what I was going through at the time.
I thought that's what the whole thing was about.
Well, it's being like you're too poor. You're focused on your poverty to pay attention to like the stuff that's going on.
I guess I had no idea.
Yeah,
that's what
that's what it was about. It was about that. It's kind of what I was thinking about. It was like there was too much going on where it's loosely based on that. Where it's like, well, you're so focused on your own problems that you won't. That you're not looking at everything else and your friends, your family, because everybody has problems. So that's kind of what it's about. So it's like too poor to pay attention. Like I'm too poor to pay attention to what's going on. And then
in my defense, I don't really pay attention to the lyrics because when we're playing.
It's deathcore.
When we're playing these songs live, I'm just listening for vocal cues or something before I come back in off the breakdown or whatever it is. So that's the only part of that song I know is where he says too poor to pay attention. Yeah. And then I come back in on the breakdown.
Yeah, the call out.
So that's, the song I think is pretty sick. It kind of kicked off a whole new era for us, really, when I heard that. So,
yeah, it was.
They got into the speed era, sort of.
Yeah, that is when we started getting a little faster. So yeah, great song. Great meaning behind it.
I love it. I love that song.
One of the songs that actually has like again sentimental actual meaning.
Yeah.
Some of the songs we write about obviously are goofy. Like we have Sugar Water, which is about a giant cockroach. You know.
They look beautiful today. Look at that.
Yeah, I said that. I said thank you.
Oh, thank you, Val.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brace.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Armstrong.
I don't even know if Brace can see what's going on right now if we've been restricted for 10 minutes.
Oh,
well, he's been in here for a while. So anybody that's already in the live or in the chat, they can still see, but it's going to be harder for maybe another 5 more minutes for other people to jump in.
That's so crazy.
Gotcha.
Does it show you how long the restriction is?
Yeah, sometimes it'll tell you exactly how much.
That's so ridiculous,
man. Spilled milk is way heavier than you think. Looking at the name, Spilled Milk actually turned out crazy heavy at playing live. Spilled Milk
goes off.
It goes off live. Brace and Rob did everything. Thank you, Brace. Yeah, Brace, Twinkle. Yeah, brother, you made Twinkle something like that. So thank you. Everybody, go get your mix and mastering done for Brace.
Yeah,
the little dot down there.
Yeah,
it's Brace.
Since we are talking about sentimental songs, Confabulated is very close to Todd. So, would you like to discuss that song before we get into talking more about the new EP?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah. To be completely transparent, that song was actually written for Tom Barber, and then we ended up actually not getting Tom Barber for that song. So then around that time, my mom, it went pretty fast, my mom got diagnosed with dementia. Apparently she had it for a few years, it was just undiagnosed, and then it basically took her within 3 months of the diagnosis, and Tom was kind enough to write a song about it. So that's pretty cool. I love that song. I hope that we can play it live someday. I'd love to play that song live. I'd love to get in there with that one.
Yeah.
And we would probably beef up the the bass drops in it if we did a live.
Probably, yeah.
Grace, if you're listening.
Yeah, it's a great song. It's actually one of my favorite songs off that EP too. But like,
too.
that's like a lot of times when people like, I'll hop in y'all's lives and stuff and say hey and everything. Because most of the time, well, actually all the time, I don't think you have the login for our TikTok. I don't think you've ever logged into it. But either way,
I can't imagine the notification.
every time that I get on the TikTok, like, and I see other people live, and if I haven't missed y'all live, I try to, and if I'm not busy, I try and pop in there. But like anytime y'all like say like what song do you want to play, a lot of times I'll say like Confabulated or like, you know, songs that don't get played a lot, or like I think I told you the last time it was The Code, because The Code is good. One of my favorite songs too. Well, then nobody knows it. A lot of people don't know it because it's like
it kind of got buried.
It got buried.
Yeah,
it got buried so hard, and it's such a good song. And Dan Tucker did amazing on that song.
Thank you, officer. Wait till you hear the new stuff.
Oh yeah,
I think your top 3 is going to change.
Yeah, the new stuff is.
Wait till you hear the EP after the new stuff.
The EP after the new stuff that's about to drop that blows the stuff that y'all are hearing right now out of the water.
And then the EP after that EP.
It just gets. Tom just writes heavier and heavier, and it just gets stupider and stupider. So it's just, you know.
So every time we finish up an EP or what we think is the ending to an EP,
yeah.
Brace and I always have a conversation, and the conversation always goes, "It sounds good.
Yeah.
It's great. What can we do that really kicks it up?" And then Brace is like, "Give me 5 minutes."
Yeah.
And he comes back with something that's completely nasty, and we're like, "Where was this? Where was it, dude? Why don't you just do it?"
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Brace has this. Yeah, I hear the code now. Brace will come back with like some crazy new tone and stuff, and
Explosion.
There's explosions and drums. It's all. It kind of is though.
well, there have been some times where like I'll be like and I'm sure it gets annoying. I feel bad a lot of times. I'll tell Brace, I'm like, do you bring down this or bring this up? But I mean, he does a fucking awesome job at like making everything sound super level and mixed. But I also want it to be able to be like enjoyable to listen to. I don't want it to be so audacious where it's like. Sometimes I like it because I know like gut Trectomy or Gut Wrecked Me. I don't know how you pronounce them. I love that band by the way. But they do a lot of bass drops that cuts everything out. And sometimes I like that, but if it's too much, then I'm like when they do it too often, I'm like, God, it gets obnoxious, and I'm like, I don't want this because I've heard it too many times. They cut that.
I just love the
jingles
that you get from those. Like I use Skull Candy Crusher phones with sensory bass.
Yeah.
So when the bass drops, you can feel it throughout your entire body.
Yeah.
Except if you're not expecting it, because what the fuck was that? Like that whole vibration soars through and gives you cold chills. I love that. So
I love the choppy breakup parts because that's where it gets me the most. Like the songs.
Syncopated.
Yeah, I love that shit. Sorry, go ahead, Kyle. My bad. I didn't have dropped it.
It's all right. What sets this upcoming EP from everything else that you guys have done?
I think it's just nastier. I think the tone. To me, the tone sounds like whenever I hit an open chord or an open tom mute, or whatever you want to call it, it sounds like it's just ripping through the fabric of tom. Because it's so gross. The EP tone is just so nasty, and then the bass drops are thicker. The snare somehow got pingier.
Yeah. Well, Tom
does great vocals.
Didn't Brace tell us that like he didn't do it throughout the entire song, but one of the snare samples, didn't he like go out and beat a stop sign with a baseball bat?
That he went into a parking garage or something like that. Smacked the sign.
Yeah, smacked the sign and sampled it. Like, and I was like,
Brace, you can probably confirm that if you're still in here.
Yeah. I remember him telling us something like that. I was like, and then he showed us. I was like, dude, it's fucking badass. It sounds so good.
It's so pingy.
It's so pingy. Like for us, some people don't like the ping sound, but like the ping is king. Like I fucking love that sound. And like one of the bands that I'm like, I'll always sing their praises because I love them so much is Psycho Frame, and they have that ping sound, which is it's so driving. That's why I like it. But for me, the thing that sets the EP apart is okay, yeah.
I hit a street song with the bat and sampled it.
Yeah, badass.
I love that. That is so cool. The authenticity of that.
Yeah,
that's what sets Brace apart from everybody else. Because
he'll go out and do shit.
He'll go out and do that stuff.
Just
I don't know if he did it for us.
Just some dude in the parking garage beating on the side with a microphone, and he's like, "Is that sound good?" Yeah,
then I can see him backing up like 3 feet and setting up a mic and smacking it again. Like, yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, that's a good one. But no, the thing that sets it apart for me is like this whole EP it's a lot speedier. It has a lot more blast beats than what we've done in the previous EP. The tone is much heavier, which is what Todd just said. I feel like the vocals are more, I don't know, I feel like they're more heavy, more punishing.
They're nastier.
They're nasty.
Tom finally got kicked in with his vocals on this one. And he's finally learning how to do his vocals on this.
Finally chipped them in my part.
He paid your buck up.
Yeah, that's right. But I think that's probably the biggest thing is it's a lot more driving, a lot speedier, but as you know, in true Todd fashion.
But the slower parts are slower,
right?
And it's nastier.
It goes from 100 miles an hour to slamming on the brakes, which is what Todd does really well, and I think is a lot of the sound that people enjoy with this band. So
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay. So, one of the next questions that you had prepped was, how do you like working with Seek and Strike Records, and how do you feel it will elevate the band's position in the scene, and what you are looking forward to most about the partnership?
You know, I haven't had any issues working with Seek and Strike personally. Especially like we work hand in hand with one of their co-founders. His name is Randy. He's a pretty good dude. He'll take time out of his day to like message us back and talk to us about the song. To the point where one of the songs that's coming out on this EP, when we first sent it to him, he called us and was like fangirling over it, which did make us feel really good. It was the song Toyful. Yeah. Because that song is so nasty. And it is my favorite song off the EP, and from what he told us, it sounds like it's probably his favorite off of it. But yeah, he's a great dude. They've obviously got a extensive roster with some really reputable, well-known bands. If you don't know, you know, Mortal Disfigurement and the Fauna Burning Body. I mean, they're obviously very well-known bands with very well-known vocalists. And then some of the even like we'll call them smaller bands, but they're growing in popularity. You have Waste. You have Failing Trials. You have Mouthbreaker, Exit Wounds. There's some really good bands off of their label that are just phenomenal. But yeah, they've been doing a great job. They've been doing everything they said they were going to do for us. And yeah, they're pushing us out there. We're getting some great numbers and some great feedback from a lot of fans and a lot of new fans. So it's pretty cool. So.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. We love you. You got a lot of
we
fans,
appreciate that,
all
man.
the way in Ohio, you know.
I feel like Todd and I were pretty dumbfounded when we went and did that 3-day run because
you guys are so good.
We appreciate that, man, because that was the first run we've done in over a year. That's the first shows we played in over a year.
It's the first run we ever did.
It's the first run we've ever done, and it was 12 hours away from our hometown.
To sell out a show 12 hours away, which I'm pretty sure Vance can sold out that show for us, but
yeah.
Vante NC, if y'all have not heard of them,
great dude.
Go listen to them, they're amazing, they're awesome.
Yep.
Is there any more features on the EP? No?
Not on this one.
Not on this one. The one after that.
The one after. We'll talk about that.
Chock full. No.
It's going to get announced soon.
Huh?
We want secrets. Everybody wants secrets.
Good.
And Todd's like, no! We're talking about this first.
I think the feature, if anybody follows them, I think they've already kind of said it. I think they posted a video.
That's why I said it. That's why I said it shouldn't matter. So we might as well just say, so on the EP after the one that's about to release. And I guess this is the first time that we're actually saying it aloud though, because like people have alluded to it and it's kind of been announced somewhat. And the vocalist for this band has already somewhat announced it, but I think it got brushed over. Nobody realized it. Nobody noticed it. But K9 is going to be the feature for the big feature for the next EP after this one that's about to release.
Taylor Swift.
So
it's cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, it's Taylor Swift.
It's Taylor Swift
That's
as well.
nasty gutturals. I fucking love it. I hope that one day one of these huge artists sees that I just keep fucking with them. Because I'll like go in and use like
we're gonna have to sit in the Lifehouse and cease and desist if they don't get in with their
Lifehouse loves us, I'm sure. I've been fucking with them for 2 days, 3 days straight. It's like this is my side project. But no, K9 actually, it's funny because one of the people that they started out as a fan, they're also like we'll call him like a mutual friend. We're pretty close with him. Oh yeah, you know Caleb from Norwood.
Yeah.
I think he's in here.
I don't think he's in here right now.
I thought he was in here.
I didn't see him.
He's
but
not.
Caleb,
He's not on mine, but he might be over there. I don't know.
well, Caleb had actually, because he's a huge fan of K9 and Ayamook.
Mhm.
That's how we started talking to him. He reached out to Jason and he was like, y'all should do a feature together. Jason of K9, that is. And he was like, y'all should do a feature together. And he was like, I fucking love their music or something, like their bass drop. He said something about her bass. He loves like bass drop heavy songs. So he's like, I'm gonna reach out to Ayamook and see if I can be on a song of theirs. And he did. He reached out and which is nuts. Like
Because K9 is so much better.
K9 is blowing up right now, and Jason's a great dude. It sucks that
Jason is a great dude. I like that.
there's a little bit of a language barrier because he's from France, and
Yeah.
So I think that my jokes.
they get wasted on him. He's like, he gets confused. He's like, what? I'm like, God, you can't joke with him the way that you joke with like a native English speaker. But it is a little hard because him and I, like, we'll go. Sometimes he'll say stuff in like French, and I have to go and like translate it on Google Translate. Like, okay, that's what he meant. Because I'm like, I don't understand.
Well, that particular song that's going to be coming out later on this year, it has K9, it has Mill Ritual, and it has Harvest.
I wanted to get there. I was trying to. I'm long-winded. Tom will break it down. Yeah, but yeah,
we never leave the studio. We're in the studio right now.
Yeah.
We literally never leave the studio.
this is Todd's studio, which he's starting to.
I'm getting ready to move,
Yeah.
so it's kind of empty in here.
Yeah.
But,
And then my studio at my house, I don't think we haven't done a live there in a while.
yeah.
But
Because it has to.
yeah, it stinks so bad. Smells like Todd's ass. But anyway,
It's what it is, really.
yeah. But yeah, so that's the big feature on the next upcoming EP. But for this one, it was just CJ McCreary. That's the only feature that we have. So
I don't feel like we have another one.
do we?
I can't remember. We do so many songs, man. I don't know. We're always working. We never stop working, ever.
Yeah.
I'm just really glad that you guys finally announced that, so then I don't have to feel like I'm holding on to a really big secret now.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to know about that secret.
Shouldn't have known, but I knew. Like,
Yeah. I think a few
can I
people.
tell anybody? I'm not
I
allowed
think a
telling
few
anybody.
people
What do I
maybe
do?
Well, a few people knew, I think, because Caleb got like really excited about it and kind of spilled the beans. I didn't really give a shit too much.
Yeah.
Because no one's gonna hear the song. I mean, as long as like the song doesn't like get like super leaked, released.
You wanna hear it?
You
No,
want
I
to hear it?
haven't heard it, but I want to hear it.
You want to hear it? Hang on, I'll play it for you real
Oh,
quick.
don't do that.
Oh, I'm doing it. I don't care.
Oh,
What are they going to do? Fire us?
What are they going to do?
No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to play it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Want to hear Dad rip? Let's hear it, Big John Drag name. I've already leaked it. I've already leaked it.
Shut your mouth, Brace. I will say on that song, every feature goes nuts.
Oh my God!
On the song.
I will say this about that song. I am the least good vocalist on that fucking song.
That's very well most songs. But
And yeah. Well, it's fucking like every other vocalist but me went like I feel they went all out on it, and the mine were very standard. And it's funny because I start the song and then it just goes in sequential like order, like just heavy, like till the very end. It's like fucking A. Throw a stone. The whole fucking song is nasty. So.
What do our families think about the music? My wife loves it. She supports it, which is great. It's always great to have support with that stuff. She wants the band to get. She doesn't want to work, and neither do I. So she wants the band to blow up if we can and not have to work. So she's all about it. And actually, she asked me last week, "When are you going to play some music? Get out of this house."
Get out of here!
Get out!
Make some money! Come on, get out of here!
My wife is awesome in everything. But yeah, Paige, we can't wait to drop that song. That's going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And Big John, that's a hilarious joke. The tips are huge.
Yeah, they are.
You get it?
Yeah, they're
huge.
Huge tips. Yeah,
Okay.
Let me get back to this.
How many people are like?
I don't
How
know.
many do we have? I think we have 2 in ours. And we're killing it today.
So
it is very early.
Oh, cool song.
what?
This song was inspired by Psycho Broom, by the way.
What's up, Metalhead Mama?
What do you call these? R. Kelly.
Get it?
Yeah.
Because I gotta keep them.
So, what are a few standout moments for this upcoming release?
Well,
You've already heard them.
Yeah. Anything that you haven't talked about yet that you want to
not
talk about?
all of them. I guess the biggest standout thing, obviously, is CJ McCreary's on it, and
Yeah.
CJ did a phenomenal job. Stupid heavy. We knew it was going to be gross. Obviously, everybody. If you listen to CJ when he was in Silent and Swarm, if you listen to him when he was in Warren Shore, and now in Immortal with Figureman, you know that his vocals are really nasty.
Yeah.
And anything that he touches usually does phenomenal. So, but that's one of the biggest standouts. The bigger like songs for me on this album, it's definitely got to be Carotid and Foible. Those are my 2 favorites. Also, Carnivorous Offering, dude. And then it's funny because we didn't announce that was dropping. We just said that's going to be like a surprise, like bonus track for y'all. And that seems to be doing well too. And a lot of people told us a lot of people actually told us they like that one better than Carotid, which in my same mindset, like I also think it's a little bit better song structure, which is why I think I like it so much. Yeah. But yeah. So standout moments probably CJ. Toyful has a lot of like breakdown parts that are pretty nasty and heavy. But we can't announce like the stuff that are like I can't really go into huge details. Y'all will hear it on June 17th.
God, it's so close. It's like 10 days away.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Also, if everybody can, please go pre-save it. That'd be awesome.
Yes, for sure.
Already got that taken care of.
Thank you.
Got that taken care of.
This EP that we're dropping has probably the most pre-saves we've ever seen. So it's awesome to see like the growth of the fan base too, because we have people that come out of left field and say like, I'm listening to you.
Come to England.
Yeah, they're like coming in. Like I hopped in a live. Some dude in the UK. Yeah. Well, they were telling us like y'all have a huge fan base over here in the UK, and I'm like, man, I wish we had money to come and see y'all. That's the same thing with
we had money to go to the gas station.
Right. Well, we were talking to Jason from K9, and we were talking about doing shows together and all this other stuff, and he was like, it would probably be cheaper for y'all to come to Europe because it's I guess ridiculous to get to the United States for European band. And if you're in a band, you already know, like, you don't make a lot of money off of this stuff. It's a lot of the time, it's for the love of the game a lot of the time. And, like, even, like, bands like K9 and, like, those dudes, like, they don't have a lot of money either. Like,
we don't know that now.
Well, we don't know where they're at now, but, like, back when we first started talking to them, we're all struggling with, we're struggling artists. Like, it doesn't look like it as much online, but, it's hard. It's a lot of work. And
so you make a lot of money.
I wish.
Tom makes 90% of the revenue out of this band, and I get 10%.
Yeah, that's too
But we're only getting 45% of all the total revenue.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's pretty cool. Tell your buddy on Soulless Jukebox, thank you. And Brace, that is nuts if somebody approached you. And you were wearing a Mook shirt, correct? Or were they wearing a Mook shirt?
Yeah.
Either way, we appreciate whoever bought the Mook shirt. Look at that thing! And that's the old head right there.
I love it. I love this.
My buddy who I used to be a band with in high school, he was the bass player for that band. Old Heads is his Instagram handle, and he draws a bunch of these crazy, they look like old school tattoo designs. Like he actually, like this tattoo right here on my arm.
I love that.
He drew that, and that I was like, can I get that as a tattoo? He's like, yeah, dude. He wasn't gonna ask for payment. I was like, here's $50, I'll pay for the thing. But he drew that that design that you have on your shirt there. And his shit's cool as fuck.
We also have a gigantic banner of that as well. That drawing.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We have like a 10-foot by 10-foot banner on it. That's going to go in my new studio.
I didn't realize that
I'll have to do a
there's
studio tour too once we get over the
cool. I didn't realize that there's people commenting on our live as well as your live.
Yeah. Armstrong's in both. Come on, brother. Bouncing back and forth.
So on our end, Armstrong had said something about getting I Am Mook merch, and we are talking with our label right now about hopefully getting hooked up with like indie merch, because that would be amazing, because we have had so many issues with getting live on like an online merch store because we keep getting swindled and screwed over by people. The last guy, I don't give a fuck about dragging him through the mud. That dude fucking sucked. Some dude named Tyler, I don't even know how you say his name, but it was called Merch Authority. And he fucked over a lot of our fans, and he, like they bought merch, and we don't handle that. So it goes to their warehouse. They print it however they print it, whether they use Printful or it's in-house, I don't know. But they print it and then they ship it from there. We're just the band name. Like, we partnered with them. We get an X amount of, like, percentage, or at least we were supposed to. We're supposed to get a percentage of the sales, and then they get a percentage, and then they ship out the thing. Well, it was going on like 3 to 4 months. People had bought stuff, and they weren't getting their shit. So I kept reaching out to them. I was like, hey, man, where the fuck are these orders? And it got to the point where one of the guys, like, some of those guys, unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure most of them finally got their merch, because I kept pestering the owner. But then the one guy was like, hey man, it's been like 3 months, and he's like, I know it doesn't lie with you, but he was like, I haven't got my shirt. I'm like, I'm gonna bother Tyler again. And I did, and he wouldn't get back to me. I was like, dude, just let me pay you back. I was like, I'm just gonna pay you back whatever you bought, because like,
oh yeah, so we lost money on that.
So we lost money on that because I paid the fan back, because I was like, I don't want fans to have this stipulation that we're trying to screw them out of money, because Todd and I are at this point where we don't care if we make money on merch. We just want people that like our music to get the merch. And we've never made money off of merch unless we play live, to be honest. Online, it doesn't do much for us, which is fine. We don't care. We want to get the merch to you guys. But, fuck Merch Authority and fuck Tyler. That guy sucks. So that's... Tyler, fuck that guy. Anyway.
To be fair, he did send us $45 one time out of all the merch.
Yeah. He never gave us the rest of the money, though, and then the website shut down and disappeared. He disappeared off the face of the planet.
So we can't say that we didn't make any money off that. Well, but you paid that fan back, so yeah, we lost money on it.
Yeah. Why are we getting restricted now?
We didn't do it.
Harassment and bullying. You guys weren't bullying anybody. You were
he bullied us.
Oh, because I said, God, TikTok is a bunch of sissy-ass pansies. I'm a bully fucking TikTok now.
We love TikTok Shop. We love TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is amazing. Speaking of TikTok Shop, I mean, you could always get your merch on TikTok Shop too, because you do have a wide following on TikTok for I Am Mook. So setting up a merch shop on TikTok would be a good way to get your stuff out there.
I guess the real problem is, So we have like a surplus of like physical merch here.
Yeah.
The problem is like getting it out to people. That's why we want an online merch store where it's like a one-stop shop. We don't have to deal with it, but we need to know that the person that's on the other end is worth their salt and actually doing their job. Which we know indie merch will do the stuff that they set out to do.
Yeah.
So TikTok shop, I don't know how that works. I don't know if it'd be like we put out like our merch that we have. That also means that Todd and I are now responsible for shipping labels and making sure stuff gets there on time and all the other. It's just more extra work where this band is already like swamped to the teeth with like work that we do and have to do. Plus shipping is obviously not cheap. So like that means that the prices go up. It's just there's so much crap, and it is what it is. Hopefully we can get a good merch website. So
Now,
ultimately, that's the whole.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
I was gonna say I'm surprised I haven't seen I Am Mook merch on indie merch at all.
Yeah,
Give us a minute.
Yeah, hopefully.
We're working on something.
Yeah.
We think
we are. We hope we are.
I've been kind of bothering Todd a little bit about getting more Mook merch. I want more Mook merch. I need more than just a shirt and a sticker. I need all of it.
We used to have hats and book bags.
I need that. I need your entire cab. Just give me that.
Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh, what's this?
I'll show you the book bag. Yeah. So
we also used to have jerseys as well. I don't know if y'all
Once
noticed that.
when we were making these dudes, so like I Am Mook, like Jurassic Park book bags and
I
stuff.
love that.
And then we had hats, we had bucket hats, we had these hockey jerseys with the old logo on it. So
I found some. Let me pull up your guys' account again. Because I was trying to find a picture that would be good for when I go on here, and I got to do a puzzle piece. I'm inactive. I'm active.
What happened? I'm confused.
Nothing you guys did. Nothing you guys did. But you had. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, the Jurassic Park.
Oh, the Jurassic Park stuff? Yeah, somebody said
I
that the Jurassic Park crossover went crazy.
So I know Metal Dad keeps telling me that he really wants that, and like whenever we do get an online,
That's for sure going back up.
That's going back up, along with the smoke detector design and we have a bunch of designs that we feel deserve a lot of attention. They're awesome, and the guys that designed them.
Like the jersey. The jersey's really cool. I
Yeah.
like that.
Well, the jersey, this is the old logo. I still like the old logo too. Like, I don't have an issue with it, but we've obviously moved on from it. But yeah, like there's a bunch of designs that we have on the back burner that we just need an online merch store to like push it out. So because we're not out there and playing live right now. So.
And because from where we are, it costs us like $16 to ship one shirt.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So we have to pass that cost on to whoever else, and then we have to make the choice of do we want a walking billboard and just give them the shirt for free and have them pay for shipping, or do we charge somebody $45 for a shirt?
Yeah.
It is you have to walk that line every single time, but you also want to get your name out there.
Yeah.
I will do it either way. Like, if you want to just give me a shirt, I'll wear the shirt. If you want me to pay shipping and the shirt, I will pay shipping and the shirt. I will mooch. I mean, your Mook merch. Mooch.
Mooch?
That's funny.
He's gonna mooch out on us again.
I will wear this at I go.
We appreciate it,
Thank
man.
you. We do appreciate it.
And that's the thing, though, too, is like we don't want y'all to have to pay a ridiculous amount of money. We want it to be as cheap as we possibly can get it within reason of how much we pay for the merch, because obviously that comes out of the band fund and stuff. So
I'll tell you what, my wife would trade you every bit of her merch for your cat. She would do it right now.
Yeah.
My son would fight her. It's I don't think he would let. I don't think he would let him.
He's
go.
feisty.
But I was talking to Todd about that. We mentioned Gutrectomy, and yeah, they're really good band, but their shipping is $42.
And there's a reason for that, because
they're out of the country as well. So
exactly.
I mean,
so
Hold on.
It's this thing that TikTok does.
Puzzle piece.
Yeah, the puzzle piece thing.
Yeah.
But Gutrectomy, they're from Germany.
Yeah.
So like there's the VAT tax, which we learned when we had our own online store that we ran on Shopify.
We got into a whole tax thing.
Oh my god, man. There was so much that went into it that we didn't know about, and we had just opened up like the band, like the business bank account, because we are an LLC as well. Like we try and make
We're
this
trying to be as
professional as we can be.
Yeah.
So even at the last show, we had the dang like card reader thing, so that it could be a lot faster for people that wanted to buy merch. So it wasn't just all cash and stuff and Cash App, but we still have that option. Yeah, but it's literally just like, it's so ridiculous the hoops that you have to jump through, especially when you're shipping overseas. It's nuts. So I sympathize with them because things are more expensive to buy overseas. It just is. So, but if you're a fan, people will pay it, and it sucks because I'm guaranteed that Gutrectomy they don't want to jack up their prices either. They just can't afford it if they don't. So
Yeah.
I think that was a whole point of contention when we were with Indie Merch.
yeah,
Is that we had to have
Merch.
Merch Authority, sorry.
Yeah.
That we had to call the guys like, hey man, lower the price.
Yeah, he was jacking them prices up.
And we were like, we will make anything on it. We don't care. Put our percentage to 0. Just lower the prices so the people can get the merch. We don't care.
$50 shipping.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Who said that?
Slaughter bills $50. Oh my god! But it's because they're from Russia. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I thought all this stuff was based out of Florida though.
I don't know. Who knows?
Well, their mask factory used to be located in Russia, so they were making
But it
them
burned-
in
but
Russia
didn't it
and
burn-
then shipping them.
Right, but didn't it burn?
So. Yeah,
Didn't it burn down
yeah.
and then Alex reopened it in Florida or something like that?
I'm not sure, but I think.
Also, good morning, Red.
Good morning, Red.
Good morning. Sorry, we're. I'm so focused on what Kyle's saying.
We can call up.
Yeah. But anyway, man, yeah, that's how it is. It sucks.
Kyle.
That guy right there. That guy right there.
He is Opie.
All right. So
Where did the name Opie Slams come from? I understand the slams part, but where did Opie come from?
I used to get compared to Opie from Sons of Anarchy all the time because of the beard and everything. He used to always wear a beanie, so I kind of looked like him in a way. So that's kind of where it came from, was the comparisons to Opie. I stopped. I stopped watching Sons of Anarchy after they got rid of Opie's character.
Yeah.
Like, I've never felt a emotional connection to a character of any show before. Felt like I could relate to. And then when did Opie the way he did, I'm like, I'm done. I'm not watching this show. I don't care how it ends. I don't care if it gets any better. They killed off my favorite character. Nah.
Dude, me and my wife are huge, and so is Todd. Actually, we're huge Soprano fans. I've been it's like my favorite show now. But her and I just started watching Yellowstone, which so far it's really freaking good. I think it's great. So you said you couldn't really get into it.
I watched 3 episodes of it. I wasn't impressed.
I like Western feel kind of things too, so I watch that a lot. But yeah,
It's great.
yeah, hey Bruce.
He's into something.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Hey Bruce. He's like, oh.
Sorry. They did Donnie so wrong. Yeah, Donnie got it.
I don't know what happened to Donna, so don't ruin it.
Donnie got shot in the face in a truck. Sorry, did I ruin it for you? No, it's been out for 20 years.
They were initially going to be on time. We had discussed an hour. We are a little bit over. I know you said that you had some stuff that you wanted to do, or we can continue to talk, or whatever works better for you guys.
I'd love to
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd love to open it up to whoever wants to ask questions, or if you have more.
I think you.
Yeah, that's what.
Let's keep rolling.
Yeah, we keep rolling.
I'm good. I'm not
All
scared.
right. So does in chat have any questions that they would like to ask? I am moved. At what point in life, this is one of your questions, at what point in life did you decide you wanted to be a full-time musician? We'll ask that.
I was probably 17 or 18, and my friends were playing guitar and band and stuff, and I decided that I picked up a guitar, and I didn't completely suck at it at first, so it was encouraging, so I kept going. And I always loved the power of like the distortion and stuff, and playing music for people is fun. So
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So forever, I am 58 years old, so that was 40 years ago, and I still look younger
Such
than
a
Tom.
bold-faced
I still
liar.
look younger than Tom.
Bold-faced.
I still look younger than Tom. He's butt ugly. Whatever. Let's go.
I'm 74.
I'm 74, baby.
Now, for me, it was also in high school. I originally started. What kind of music did you start playing in high school?
Metal.
Was it metal? Yeah, I didn't start out with metal. I started playing like.
You're a boring
Yeah,
old
that's
man.
fair. I hated deathcore in high school.
Brace is a dinosaur.
Like 15 years old.
Yeah.
Drink your water. Thank you. Appreciate that.
But I actually hated deathcore in high school, and I hated the vocals. I hated everything about it. And then I started in the band I was in, which was more like
A Breaking Benjamin cover band.
Yeah, not cover band, but it was like Breaking Benjamin. I played guitar at the time.
You're so cool.
I still love Breaking Benjamin. Don't get me wrong, but I went to my first deathcore, hardcore show, and I fell in love with the atmosphere. So, and I knew I wanted to do this kind of vocals. And then that was around 16, 17 years old as well. So, yeah.
So you had discussed, Tom, that you actually don't listen to this genre of music. You listen to other stuff. Like what all do you listen to?
I listen to deathcore. Don't get me wrong. I actually love deathcore now. I mean, if I didn't love it, I wouldn't be in a deathcore band.
You send me a new band every day. What are you talking about?
I do listen to deathcore frequently and almost daily. Most of the time, I listen to it when I'm at the gym, or if I'm like sitting at work and I'm just like doing stuff on my computer, because it helps me like. It's music that I don't have to pay as much attention to be like emotionally connected to it, I guess.
So there's like a random ass bass drop, and you're like, wait,
Yeah,
what
exactly.
the fuck was that?
Like,
Or a weird
breaks-
ass vocal line, and you're like,
Yeah.
hold on, rewind. Play
It
back.
breaks you out of what you're doing. But for me,
That's the whole point of what we're doing.
right? I mean, yeah. But it like so. If I'm not listening to deathcore, honestly, it's usually like early 2000s country music or like 90s country music, or I'm listening to like grassroots country. Like I love Zach Bryan, I love Tyler Childers. I love those kind of music. Like I like softer things. Like I'll be driving. That's usually what I cruise to.
What's hard things,
Yeah, hard dude playing hard rock, and they are rock hard. But
Armstrong said, so I don't think it's on your end. It says, when do you think the band will be stable enough to completely quit the day job to commit to the band?
commit to the band.
Tom is 78 years old. I don't know if it will ever be able to. I mean, you guys would have to just go absolutely nuts on the streams.
We're
and the
trying.
birds and-
We are trying. We are trying.
We appreciate it. The streams are definitely up. They're definitely
Yes.
way up from what they were.
Like you saw a
But
couple days ago, I did IMUK Radio and just played everything.
Yeah,
And
that was-
unless it was
yeah,
a
that
band
was
that
awesome.
was in here, I played everything that was on IMUK Radio because
we
like
appreciate
that.
it.
That's like
Well,
my
actually-
belief.
So the Ian Mook fan club is in here too, and they're saying,
Chaz!
yeah, Chaz is in
I
here,
didn't know you were doing some
and
Chaz?
it says Tom is Taylor Swift's #1 fan. I actually do love Taylor Swift. That's not a joke. Like I actually will listen to her music randomly. Yeah, I don't really give a shit. Like, because if you like music and you like a song, you don't have to like every. You don't have to like every song by that artist. Like what?
Oh, Bethica said if you could start a pit and any non-moshing band, who would it be? What do you mean? What do you mean by
Like
that?
at a show, probably.
Like start a pit
Start a
during
pit
this?
up.
Oh,
I don't know either, but that's like a hard question to answer. Let me think here.
Probably
That's
like,
that one takes some thought.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton goes hard. I don't care what anybody says. I love Dolly Parton.
I
grew up on Dolly
wanna
Parton.
I do like
see-
Dolly Parton too.
There probably has been. I've never been to a show, but I would like to see a mosh pit at a Hardy show because Hardy goes a little bit into the rock. Like he has some metal influence as well. He does do some screams here and there. I think
Yeah.
like if there was any non-metal band that I would like to mosh to,
It'd probably
it would
work
be
out a
Hardy.
little bit.
Well, chances are there probably are like little pits there, or they're little circle pits, or whatever. If there's-
Just the Wiggles.
Jim Bob.
Um,
Yeah, that was one of the heavier
Yeah, Jim-
songs that Hardy did.
Jim Bob is a song that like one of the songs that I know by him.
Telling this Pace Swift's number one fan. Thank you, Chaz. Y'all actually met Chaz in New York. And y'all didn't know it.
Yeah,
Chaz,
that's it. Yeah.
do y'all like Opera Bell? I do like a couple of Opera Bell songs.
What do you need?
Yeah, I like some of their songs too. But if I had to choose, I guess a band or like a genre, I guess it's easier for me to answer that question with like the pits with like genres. It'd probably be like a pop punk show because even like there's like Blink-182 shows where they zoom out from like the show and you see the crowd. They're like it's not like
a circle. It's circle.
It's a circle pit. It's not a crazy pit. But those kind of things are fun, man. I went to a Silverstein show in Greensboro, and there were pits opening up for that. And I was like, it's crazy that there's like pits opening up for this. Like, and I love those bands, but
Yeah.
and that's the kind of stuff that I listen to other than gospel too. Like,
Yes.
Circle pit at a gospel show would be
and
mad.
yeah,
Well, I mean, if you're talking about like Christian metal,
they're all
Yeah.
like that. Like you got what Impending Doom, Cleansing of the Temples one, Diamonds to Dust,
Van?
Thou. I don't know.
Are they
Christian?
I thought so.
There's a lot of heavy Christian. Like that's actually what got me started into this kind of stuff too. Was like For Today was one of the bigger like Christian metal artists at the time, and me being I am a Christian, but like not that matters for this live. Like when I was growing up, like in my very Christian household. If I got caught listening to that kind of stuff without an explanation, like, oh, this is a God song, like my mom would be like, well, listen to that. But then again, I was also listening to like AC/DC, like crazy. So like that's obviously not anything like that. But
Actually, Chaz, I love Blink-182. I listen to Blink-182 all the time, actually.
Yeah.
I have t-shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Blink since the 90s, so I mean, like I said, I'm old.
And honestly, I also like Flyleaf. Like Flyleaf, like the old stuff is great.
Yeah.
The band Red, I actually saw them live, and
Right?
yeah, so they're a heavier Christian band, not
Right.
like extremely heavy, but
Sure.
they're heavier than Skillet.
Right.
But they had pyros and everything during their live set, and I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Very good themes going throughout their set and everything. For being a Christian band, that was one thing that was really memorable was their live performance.
I don't listen to a whole lot of Christian artists because a lot of times they're just it's cheesy, it's corny. It's the same reason why I won't listen to things like I don't really care for black metal because again it's the same reason to me. It's cheesy, it's corny. It's all about like Satanism. One, it goes against my beliefs, but also I think it's cheesy and corny. I'm like, why are you making it about this? I think it's cheesy, but it's corny.
So one thing we haven't discussed is your biggest influences and what made you get into the genre of music that you guys are in.
I would say Metallica and Pantera.
Yeah.
I have 3 older brothers, so I listened to Van Halen all the time back in the day, and Zakk Wylde and Ozzy and all that stuff. And then I just went heavier and heavier.
Yeah.
Gateway stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna say like for me, my gateway band was AC/DC. I was obsessed with AC/DC as a kid, and while they're not metal, I mean, there are like at the time they were heavier than anything I was listening to. And then that probably evolved into like things like Iron Maiden and stuff. Like I was a big fan of them. Yeah, I liked Iron Maiden a lot. And then I started getting it. See, I didn't really care for Metallica. I appreciate them and some of their music I like. But
I don't like their music.
I never got really into thrash metal. I never really cared for it that much. Yeah.
I used to play guitar in a thrash band for a decade.
Yeah. So I was never into that kind of music that much, so I didn't gravitate towards that. I gravitated towards the genre which Todd doesn't really like, which is new metal. And I got into like Korn and Slipknot and Mudvayne, which is one of the only new metal bands that you like, Mudvayne.
I like some of those songs.
Well, either way, like you can appreciate some of their music, but like I got into them, and that's what really started.
I can't think of the name of that song. I really like them.
Is it Dig?
I like Dig. No, go ahead. Yeah.
But like that's the genre. New metal is what started steering me more towards deathcore.
It's a Mudvayne song where the video is like they're in a field and the camera is like zooming around and it's like a tornado or something.
I don't know. To be fair, I never really watched it.
Happy.
Yeah. Actually,
Happy's a great song.
Yeah, Happy's a great song, yeah.
So,
you told your mom Suicide Silence was a Christian band.
Brace is a liar.
You would never be able to tell because you can't hear the lyrics of it. It's all this. But.
So, like, my mom listens to country, so I grew up around that. My stepdad, he did like he liked Quiet Riot, Warrant, Ozzy, Black Sabbath. Sure. So I was kind of raised around rocking away. The first metal album I had was Slipknot's self-titled, their first album. That's what kind of got me into a little bit more heavy. And then it was Bleeding Through, Suicide Silence, Carnifex, and it just went out of control after that.
Winds of Plague.
I
saw them live in 2013. Winds of Plague was freaking.
I don't think I blossomed into deathcore for like actually having a record, like a deathcore record forever. Even after I started getting into the music, I didn't really.
I had Suicide Silence. The first album. What's it called? I'm blinking. Is it self-titled?
It's like there is a self-titled Suicide Silence.
What's it called? Chat. What's it called?
It's Bleed something. It's Bleeding.
No,
that's
their second. Bleed. I had
their second. Isn't their second?
I can picture the album art. There's like a suitcase or like a Pelican case with like Suicide Silence on it. I think. If I'm thinking of the right.
The Cleansing. Yeah, thank you.
The Cleansing for the first one.
Yeah, the Cleansing is the first album.
Are you sure?
Almost positive. Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I had that album, and actually, to tell you the truth, when I first listened to it, I didn't like it. I didn't like Mitch's vocals, but then it grows on you. And my mom had me headbanging Disturbed. I've seen Disturbed and Korn both. Not the same show, but I've seen them both live.
What's up, Pagey Wagey?
Hi, Paige. They had an EP before the Cleansing. Yeah, but the Cleansing was like their big.
So that's the EP that I'm thinking of, because the EP is a picture of like
right?
I think so, and it had like a picture of like it was either a briefcase or a Pelican case with their like logo on it. Yeah. Either way, but yeah, that was our start. But yeah, the first.
Well, I mean, I was into.
Well, the first deathcore band that I ever started listening to. It was probably Monsters, which they just started coming back on the scene. And I got obsessed with Monsters. When they released The Righteous Dead, my God, Ignite the Underground, I was nuts about that song. But, yeah.
I've never heard about them until like you read it, which is sad.
Yeah.
I've heard Cannibal Corpse. I've listened to Cannibal Corpse in the 90s.
Yes, yeah.
And like Cannibal Corpse and like Pantera and stuff. That's like, thank you. Somebody said something wrong. Thank you, Wagey. We appreciate that.
Yes, we appreciate you loving us.
Focus on the kitty. Focus on the moon. The cat's not here. There's no cat here. There's no cat here.
There's a lot of people joined here lately.
Yeah.
It says 8 up there, but I don't know if that's accurate.
Well, I've had 166 people jump in since we've been on.
It actually tells you. It's pretty awesome for 7 o'clock in the morning. Y'all waking up and getting
breakfast with the moves.
Yeah, that's right. Having some coffee. Some coffee and mooking around.
Coffee and move.
Yeah.
People have heard the backstory, but we can go over it again. The I Am Mook name, in case anybody is
Yeah, so
to your stuff.
and I know I've seen people hate on the name, and actually recently when we released the karate video,
It was Kavi.
I don't know, I was just gonna decline it. For
Some dude named Kavi asked to do it live.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. But,
Sorry, Kavi. Not today, brother.
But no, the name I Am Mook. Some people think they think that it's like a
It just means idiot.
yeah, they think it's like a bad name, and it is a derogatory name, but it's not like
Or an idiot.
it's not directed at any group of people or anything other than idiots.
But if they're an idiot, they don't know that.
Right.
So,
But so the band name started because
Tom's dad used to call him an idiot. A lot.
yeah, when I
lot.
not a lot
A
actually.
lot. When he was a kid,
When I
he
was a
slapped him
kid,
and stuff.
When I was like a youngin', like a real small kid,
I'm not even getting what you're
the word shut up. But he would I'd be running around being something stupid as kids do because boys like to get into trouble, jump off things, and being idiotic. And my dad would be like, "Get over yourself being such a mook, stop being a mook." He would even say, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, stop mooking around. But that wasn't like a thing that he said a lot. And I just remember hearing it a handful of times. It's like a phrase that I always thought was funny as a kid. But yeah, that's kind of spiraled into the band name today, and a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people think that's a stupid band name, and I'm like, I don't really care if people don't like it. Obviously,
A little unknown fact is the first label that we talked to, we always did
Oh, yeah.
the first thing they said was, you need to change the name.
and we were like, nah.
And we're like, nah, never mind, we're good.
Yeah, we're like, I'm good. Like, it has sentimental value to me. Like, that's why I
Yeah.
don't really care if anyone doesn't like the name. I mean, my dad has passed away, and
So,
yeah, and so does
I'm an
Todd.
orphan.
But when I started this band, it was a solo project, and I was like, well, what do I name this? And I wanted to name it something to honor my dad, and I was like, but also at the time, I wanted to name it something that wasn't too serious. What's up, Metal Dad?
Hello, Metal Dad. Just for
Coffee,
Dad.
I'm drinking gas.
Haters gonna hate. That's right, Chaz.
Haters want to hate.
Now Brace is drinking that diesel fuel, that high octane diesel fuel.
We've seen people hate on the name so much that they'll say I've seen the name I Am Mook pop up, and I don't listen to them specifically because of the name, and I'm like, well, why? and the reason too is most people think that it's some super derogatory name towards a group of people, race, creed, whatever. It's not. It's just it means Mook means idiot or ignorant person.
Thank you.
And it's used in a lot of Italian families, American Italian families, specifically towards the New Jersey, New York area. So yeah, but that's really the reason. So
Mimosas with Luke. I will take a mock mimosa.
yeah, Todd don't drink no.
Yeah. I'm out of the alcohol business.
I have a Moscow.
But you guys go ahead.
Or Bloody Mary right now, 7:00 more every night.
You guys go
I love
ahead.
Bloody
I'll take a
Mary.
V8.
Yeah, you can do that. Just a chill V8.
With
I'll
the
have
top
my-
on.
Yes, that sounds pretty good.
All right, so Todd, we know that you have your hands in several projects. You got you got I Am Mook, you got Salt, you got Harvest. Tom, what do you have going on outside of I Am Mook? Do you have any other? I mean,
Oh yeah, shit. No, I don't have.
we have been rallying for you to do several features for several TikTok bands outside of what we've been trying to go for.
It's coming.
Yeah, I know the bands that you're referring to. One of them I'm speaking to the vocalist pretty heavily now. He's a pretty cool dude. And that would be with Wraith Bearer. I like the vocalist. He's a great dude. We talk to him a lot. And
The song's already done for all.
yeah, Todd's already written stuff for some of these bands. And yeah, we're not afraid to yeah, and Union 251
Sounds
is
real
another one. Yeah. So, and that's the thing is we have stuff ready to go. I just got to put vocals to microphone and get it done. But we have to knock out some stuff first before we get to those songs. So it might be a minute. but we'll get it. We'll get it. Like
We do have some other obligations first.
Yes, correct.
Outside of that, do you have any other musical projects? Like,
I don't have any musical projects. I have thought hard about doing like a pop punk project or like an acoustic project, like a grassroots project. 'Cause I like to sing too. I've heard people. I don't like to say that I can sing because I don't know what other people think. That's really the
Hey,
point.
what I think about it.
Todd doesn't think anything of me good, so take that with a grain of salt or whatever you want to
That's
think.
how I live my life.
But I can tell you that I know my wife loves when I sing. I used to go do karaoke all the time, and I used to get like, it was funny because I would do I do a song that I would sing, and then I'd go to do karaoke and I'd scream like a song like Psycho, yeah, by Slipknot, because there's no karaoke for deathcore.
yeah.
But
I mean, there
So,
can be.
But
It
you
can
make
be.
it your own. So I would scream like a Slipknot song, and then I'd do like a singing song, and people would lose their minds at a karaoke bar. They'd be like, yeah, but they'd think it was crazy because they were like, wow, he's got a voice and he can also scream. And I'd have people come up and buy me drinks after it, and I'd be like, oh, it makes you feel good, right? It does boost your confidence and stuff as a vocalist. And at that time, we weren't really. I don't think we were even in a band together when I was doing karaoke that much. Like I would do it a lot, but now I don't do it anymore.
I love karaoke, actually.
I do
I
too.
love karaoke.
But I haven't done it.
I miss it.
So
Yeah, you better start kissing that mic, baby boy.
pop punk, we say.
Hey, Harvest, I heard it. Big news coming for Harvest, by the way. Big news.
Big.
Oh, I
Big,
can't wait for that.
huge.
What I was gonna say was, it's kind of like Taylor Barber. Everybody thinks that he just does like the deathcore music, but he's
got a
actually
great voice.
very diverse. He sings, he raps, he does a lot. So like when he releases videos on TikTok and he's like doing his clean singing, everybody gives him a lot of shit for it, but he is a very diverse, very talented artist.
Yeah.
You don't have to stick to like what we're hearing right now.
Yeah.
You don't have to stick to that. You're allowed to be diverse. Let the artists have their freedom to do what they want to do.
Right.
Well,
Makes them happy. Like,
We do have our countryside project.
We actually do
Yeah,
have.
mentioned
That wasn't
That's-
necessarily a
yeah,
joke.
we do have it. It's on Spotify. People can find it. We're not joking.
Yeah, we're not.
you did tell me that, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't lying. It's out there. If
Yeah,
people
Brooks
can
and
find it.
That's
Yeah, we got tired of
us.
Lifehouse.
us.
Tell them at the Lifehouse in the
That was
Yeah,
that
actually,
was
Yeah, Brooks.
Yeah,
And,
they stole his thunder on that one.
yeah, we should start posting about our other side project, Brooks and Dunn, a little more. But
I'm Brooks.
yeah, I'm done.
What's more?
I'm done with music, that's for sure. But nah, like I don't have any side projects that are like doing anything. Like I've thought about doing stuff, I just haven't pulled the trigger on it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm big and Tom's rich.
Yeah, you're big over there.
Yeah, big. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's a good song too. I just heard Opie.
Yeah, I figured since you are in here,
Brace,
I'll play.
send it.
Brace, we
I
already
wouldn't
have a
solve
pop punk.
No. You send it to me and I'll put vocals on it.
Do it. Do it now.
That'd be fun as shit, actually.
That'd be sick.
I'm a fucking horrible writer because, like, as far as guitar goes, because like I could do it myself, but it would take me way. Todd could knock it out in like an hour and have a pop punk song. The whole point of it was for me to do it myself and try and get like. So, because Todd already has a million things. Like, I wanted to try and do something that was just kind of me. Not that, like, I support everything that Todd does, obviously.
Yeah.
He does good shit. There's a reason why we're friends and we make music together. But, like, I wanted to try and do my own thing.
We had that one.
Yeah, I know we have that one. But, anyway,
It's
like,
next weekend.
yeah, I'm totally down to do that brace if you want to send something like that to me. Brace is just in your project and in mine, my pop punk project. It's just Brace and me doing that. That's pretty funny.
Big news coming from Pop Punk Project.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun seeing what all you guys have outside of genre and
There's so
getting
much,
to
and
see a
hopefully
different
we'll
side of
listen
you
to it.
guys versus
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's the thing too. Like
We're
everyone's
just regular dudes.
yeah, and people hate on other people that try and branch out of this genre of music, but why? Like it's the gatekeeping stuff, you know, and it's stupid. Like what? Why are you mad? Like I love deathcore too, but like, and the thing too, like Todd and I were talking about this, where like people online they're really notorious for this. They post hateful comments and like I hate this. This is trash. This is garbage. I used to say, like, I used to comment back and say, like, thank you for listening, thank you for the stream, because, like, that means they had to listen to it. And I'm not gonna be a jerk online. I'm not gonna drag people through the mud. I don't care enough. But at the same time, it's like, then, if you didn't like it, just turn it off and move on.
That's right.
That's what I do. If I don't like a song, I'm like, oh, I don't like this, and I just want to move on. I don't ever listen to that person again. I'm like, I don't whatever.
Also, if they're in the comments and they're complaining about the tone or whatever, just know I don't read them.
Yeah.
I don't read any of that stuff. So
Yeah.
we put the music out and we roll on.
Yeah, we write what we like. We write what we think sounds good and what we want to make. So
Actually, we write what we think is good.
and you're right. That's
Music is art. Art is subjective. Do what makes
subjective.
you happy.
Exactly.
That's
Because there's songs too that I don't like, but I don't comment on it. And if I did, I would hope that those artists would be like, "Well, we like what we're making, so we're gonna keep doing what we want."
And we hope that it sounds good live.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the whole point.
like you were talking about black metal earlier. If I go live, there's one genre that I try so hard not to play, and that is black metal. Because while everyone may say that, you know, slam metal all sounds the same, black metal
It
all
does
sounds
sound
the same.
like
It's so fucking dragged out. It's so boring.
That's what I said.
I can't get over that sound.
To me, it's very cheesy and very corny. Even in the sound, I don't like it that much either. You know, it's a flat board, as Todd likes to say with like songs that are boring. It's flat. There's nothing to it. So you want to capture the listener's attention. Like you need call outs, you need breakdowns. If you're not doing that, you need a hook. You need hooks in songs.
Yeah.
If you're not writing the hooks, nobody cares about the song usually. So you gotta have a hook. So
The worst thing about black metal is like a lot of their songs are like 7 minutes long. Like, who wants to listen to a slow, flatline song the entire 7 minutes? I don't want to listen to
That's
it.
the same
There's
thing
got to
with
be like a
you.
bass drop or something. There's got to be something that makes me want to continue to
Well, I
listen.
mean, I can appreciate some of the stuff, how they're doing it. Like, I know a lot of them keep it old school and they like the certain type of distortion and like there's no bass drops, there's no explosions, there's nothing like that, which is fine.
Yeah.
That's what people want to do. Hey, more power to you. Go nuts.
yeah.
I do have I don't like long songs, like really long songs, obviously, because I don't have the attention span for it, and that's just me.
Well,
Other people love it, but it's just me. I like a song that's 2 to 3 minutes. Get in, get out, get all the nastiness, and go on.
well, that's what we had talked about when we first started writing together. Yeah, when we first started writing together. Like, so I guess there have been studies done on like listeners and people listening to popular music like that you hear on the radio and stuff. Listeners lose their attention span for a song around 3 minutes. So Todd and I taking that information with that study, like we had this conversation. Do you remember that? Because I was like, let's write our songs no longer than 3 minutes. If it passes 3 minutes, we're missing the mark.
Well, that's also what the song came out of.
And it's almost like the theory too with like apparently like McDonald's fries. I watched another documentary on this. Like McDonald's salts their fries to a certain consistency. They're supposed to. They don't always, but they're supposed to salt their fries to a certain consistency because when you eat it, it makes you want to keep eating it because it like the salinity makes you like, oh man, I need more of that. That's kind of why we write the way we do too, because it's not super long, but it's not super short.
Yeah.
So when the song ends, you're like, oh, that's it? I got to go back and listen to that. Or it's like, I'm going to listen to the next song because I need more. So that's kind of the point, because it keeps the listener's attention. And that's what you want. You want people to listen to your music and like your music. So.
And you're right, 65 records. Some bands do have 7-minute songs, some bands have 20-minute songs and people love it, and that's fine. That's awesome. If people love that music, that's great.
Yeah, some people love like the gigantic long songs. It's an experience for them, but for us, we just want.
We're not saying that we would ever write a 5-minute song because who knows? One day we might get 15 features on a song and just extend it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But I can tell you about every minute that song is going to totally change.
Yeah, it's going to be a roller coaster because Todd likes to write roller coaster songs.
I don't know if you guys listen to Nihilist at all, but
Nihilist.
A while back, Nihilist did Nihilist 666. It had 666 guest vocal spots, and it was over an hour long.
Yep, I remember
that. Was insane.
I haven't listened to the whole song because it was so freaking long. And again, that goes back to like I listened to a little bit of it. I'm like, God, this is way. I turned it off because I'm like, you can't keep someone's attention that long unless you're like really dedicated to just hearing the whole thing. And I wasn't. I was like, I don't want to listen to it. He did it for the love of the game, and that's great. And that's still an awesome thing that he did because he put so many vocalists in there. But I just didn't want to sit through and listen to it. And that's how I feel with like gigantic long songs. So.
No, that's something that I could
see.
Oh yeah.
I'm a press operator. I work at
What's
a factory. I work at a factory and I run a press and I stack bricks. And you know, I like to be able to listen to something while I'm doing that. And that would probably be one of the only times I would actually sit there and listen to that whole song all the way through. Is if I'm doing my job. If I'm like just sitting here and alive, I don't know if I could listen to the song.
It's so long, yeah.
I gotta be doing something else and be focusing on something else in order for me to do that. Because again, that's over an hour of my time. It's good, but if I'm not at work, I'm not gonna be able to focus on what's going on.
And that's why we rap the way we do.
That's right. It's for ADD people.
Yeah.
Or ADHD people.
Yeah.
Especially Basalt. That's what Basalt is all about.
Basalt is like only a minute long sometimes. I mean, it's quick. It's heavy, in and out. And that's how Basalt is, his other project. That's how Ayamook is. Not to the same extent as Basalt is, because we do write a little longer than Basalt. But yeah, it's very heavy, and then it's in and out, and it keeps you wanting more. It keeps you hungry for more music, which is kind of the point.
Thank you, Metal Dad. Some of those clips, I do the majority of them, but Brace actually throws some of those clips in there just out of the blue, and then they just work, and we keep them. So,
So we got Dan from Suffer Through in here, so I will
ask. Hey, Mr. Through.
When are we gonna do a Suffer Through Ayamook collab?
Well, like I said, I think Todd already has it written up. the issue is, and we want to do songs with Suffer Through. We want to do songs with the Union 251. We want to do songs with Wraithbearer. I like all those bands.
It's going to take forever to come out.
It's going to take a minute to come out because we have some other obligations that we have to fulfill first, and then we're going to get to it.
Also the label decides on when music comes out.
Correct. We have no more pull since we're signed when the songs are released. We can suggest dates, but the label will tell us yay or nay for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. They have a lot of other bands they have to push out. So.
Right.
All right, so I do have a question for Tom. When you were announcing the EP that's coming up, you had posted a video of you singing in the shower, and at the end, I asked about this, and he doesn't know. You made an announcement about something in July. What is going on in July?
Well, there used to be something going on in July.
What was supposed to happen?
I thought I told you about that.
I don't think you did.
We were supposed to play the show in July.
Well, we can announce it now. We'll announce it, but it doesn't matter because we're not doing it now, unfortunately, because we got screwed over by another drummer, unfortunately. But
unfortunately,
we were supposed to play a show in Charlotte at the Milestone with Reminiscence and In Gloom. Which would have been a really good, really heavy show.
That would have
been. And we were super excited about that. So it was, God, I can always forget his name.
Jay.
Yeah, Jay from Breakdown King, the vocalist for Reminiscent. Yeah. He was excited about it too, because he's been bumping our music for a minute. He's been promoting us and everything. He's a good dude. And he was like, "Dude, what happened?" And I told him, and it seems to be like a unanimous problem in bands where it seems to be. And I don't want to say like something bad that's like, every drummer is X, Y, and Z. But a lot of drummers are this way, and I don't know why they are. I don't get it.
We'll find a drummer. We're good. I don't know.
In Gloom are the homies.
Like Sofa
Hell yeah.
Fish? I don't know.
In Gloom is a fun. They're an
funny
amazing
story
band.
about In Gloom, like Sofa Fish, Mr. and Mrs. Fish. I'm not sure.
Mr. or Mrs. Fish.
Basalt is actually born out of In Gloom. Because Brandon Watson and I he was at the house shooting the Path of the Righteous Man video, and their bass ups were so crazy we were listening to it. It was like, hey, let's do something like this, but let's make really short songs. So that's where Basalt came from, was we were listening to In Gloom, actually.
Mr.
Mr. Fish, sorry.
That's Mr.
Sorry, it's Mr. Fish to you. So yeah, if you want to tell In Gloom that'd be kind of cool. If they even know who they are, probably not. No, a lot of people know who Basalt is.
Chaz, you've been a Mook addict from day one.
So you're working on more I Am Mook, you're working on more Basalt, you're working on more Harvest. What else are we cooking up?
Or which band?
All of them.
Are you guys going to have another band?
All of
I'm
them.
actually writing songs from Roll Ritual as well.
Yeah.
You're gonna be writing Grove? Ooh.
What?
Did
What?
you just say Grove Ritual? Pop punk?
No,
No.
no Ritual. No
No
Ritual.
Ritual. I thought you said Grove Ritual. I was about to say
No, I'm writing,
Grove
I've written
Ritual
all
and
the-
I Am Mook. That would be interesting too. That would be
I don't know who that is either.
I'm not sure.
definitely recommend checking them out. They are actually working on an EP right now too.
Okay.
But yeah, no, the only other thing I have going on besides these three bands is No Ritual, and I'm writing Caleb's stuff for him.
Yeah.
Actually, it's all written. He already has it all.
Caleb's also a nuts vocalist. I feel like every vocalist that I work with blows me out of the water because they have the like Brace, for example. He's got so much range and diversity with his vocals, and then Caleb has that too. And I'm like, why are we doing so? I mean, I'm happy about it. I'm glad people like my vocals, but yeah. Heck yeah.
So
We are out of Jacksonville, North Carolina, Mr. Fish.
Mr. Fish.
you guys aren't actually originally from North Carolina though.
Neither one of
Yes,
us.
sir.
Okay, so where are you guys from, like originally, and how did you get to where you are now?
Window.
Ain't none of your business,
No,
Opie.
yeah.
I am from a little town called Itman, West Virginia. It is a very blink and you'll miss it town.
Muscle metropolis.
Yeah, the only export out of there was coal, and it's no longer coal.
Now it's heroin.
It's just southern West Virginia where I'm from. Meth.
It's meth.
And,
It's the main export.
yeah, Tom has a meth mouth, whatever.
Yeah,
And then Tom's from some stupid city in Pennsylvania that nobody talks about.
yeah. So I'm from a town which nobody really knows about
Thanks,
this town.
Chaz loves coal.
Yeah. I'm from a town in Pennsylvania called Duncannon. It's about I want to say 20-25 minutes outside of Harrisburg, the capital of Pennsylvania. But every time I speak about it, I just say Harrisburg because everyone knows where capitals of states are usually for the most part. But it's close to Harrisburg.
So we were talking, because I thought I heard you say Grove Ritual. You said you weren't sure who that was. So I thought I'd throw one of their songs in the queue. This is Grove Ritual. They are from Bozeman, Montana.
Okay.
One of the
The
interviews that you
Raven
did on TikTok, it was Dom and Joey. Joey is the guitarist for this band.
Okay.
I know Joey.
Oh, okay. I think we have heard of them then because when we were in Dom's live, I think he popped in there and we were also talking. Yeah.
That's where I know them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
Alright, I don't know where Brewston Mills, West Virginia is, Mr. Fish. I'm not sure where that's at.
And then
Is that near like Beckley?
Metal Dad, where are you? I know we've talked before inside of your lives and stuff. I can't remember where you said you're from in Pennsylvania or where you grew up. I don't remember if we talked about where you grew up.
Mr. Fish.
Was. I want to say it was like Mechanicsburg, maybe.
I'm
Maybe
from
that's what we're
Ohio.
talking about. But
You're from
It's a
Ohio?
really small town in Ohio. We're not really known for anything. Well, the city that I'm from, we have the world's largest troll dock.
yeah,
And it's actually in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's kind of a lame thing to be in the Guinness Book for. It's like a 3-story building with nothing but troll dolls all over. And then they have a side building, and they have a green bus that they have sitting outside their thing. It's called the Troll Hole. If you ever... Okay, so I'm from a little town called Alliance, Ohio. And they...
You're from where? I'm sorry?
So I'm from a little town called Alliance, Ohio. Birthplace of aviation, supposedly. Carnation City. Nothing really special comes out of Alliance, though. Except for the Troll Doll collection. Like,
yeah. I think the best thing about Pennsylvania, at least in my mind, is like Pennsylvania is like one of the snack capitals of the United States. There's a million snacks and chips and pretzels and crap like that comes out of Pennsylvania. Hershey, yeah, Hershey's there. Hershey Park is fun as hell. God,
Am I wrong, or is it Snyder? No, that's
Snyder's is from
Is it? Okay.
Pennsylvania. There's also, there's Gibbles chips, there's Martin's chips, there's Middlesworth barbecue chips. They make so many Gibbles. Did I say Gibbles? I did say Gibbles. I don't know. There's so many.
Gibbles and Gilbert?
Yeah, Gibbles and Gilbert. No, there's so many snacks that come out of Pennsylvania. Every time that my family comes to visit, they will bring me a bag of kettle cooked Martin's, because Martin's is my favorite chips from there.
Big one.
No, they don't. Did they really? No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
If that's true, I gotta go to Big Lots because I love Martin's.
Yeah, they have like a pepperoni
Big
flavor.
great.
You might not be thinking about the same thing.
I don't know. I'd say that.
We got food.
Yingling, yes. Yingling is my favorite beer. It's a
Man, back when I used to drink, Yingling automatic heartburn. As soon as I drink it's heartburn.
I love Yingling, man. I love
Well,
Yingling.
the thought of it.
Paige is actually in PA. She lives outside Erie.
Oh, really?
But she's
Okay,
originally from the Buffalo area.
Gotcha.
So,
I love wing beans.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Brace.
not a lot going on where I'm from, but I'm 30 minutes away from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm under 2 hours away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We have the Columbus Zoo. The Columbus Zoo has like one of the world's largest water slides. They have a water park that's right attached to the.
I gotcha.
So I mean, there's some cool stuff near me, but like not dead center where I'm from. I have to go 30 minutes to 3. Columbus is like 3 hours away from me, so I gotta travel in order to experience.
You traveled from where you were at to dang. Well, I know you went to the show. The
connection. I lost connection. But no. So.
Start freaking out. Somebody's got to do a Pokemon thing.
Prior to meeting Paige, prior to meeting Paige and being with her and everything, I had never been outside of Ohio for a concert. I had never comfortably left Ohio by myself. Like, I'm a good passenger, but I'm not very comfortable with driving out of state. Or I wasn't until I met her. She got me out of that comfort zone. And she also got me to Buffalo to go to a metal show. That was the first time I've ever been outside of Ohio for a show. We went to Lorna Shore, Signs of the Swarm, and Paleface the night before we saw you guys. But I had seen prior to us going that you guys were going to be in Buffalo. So I'm like, you know what? Since we're already going to be here, you're taking care of me by taking me to see Lorna Shore. I'm going to take care of you by going to Ayamook, and shit happened. But it added to the experience and made things fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, what I assume that you're talking about with the stuff that happened with your girlfriend and everything. It was just yeah, we didn't know because like when we're live,
I saw it happen.
I didn't see it happen because like when I'm live, I'm looking over everyone's heads.
Yeah.
I'm not looking.
Well, you were also standing on top.
I was standing on top of the box, but also like even when I'm on like ground level with people, I'm looking over people's heads. I'm picking a place in the room to look at because it looks better to like a live audience. Or I'll pick one person to look at randomly here and there. Like it's just because I don't want to be like looking down. I don't want to turn my back to the crowd. Like you don't want to do that a lot anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't see all that happen, and then when y'all told us about that, I was like, oh crap! And then you said it was that guy that came up to the merch stand and bought stuff. I didn't even know.
Yeah. So he was the guy that came up to the merch stand like right when we were up there. He had apologized, said it was an accident, but then we saw the playback. Somebody had recorded that. Somebody had recorded that and sent us the clip of the actual and.
Yeah, it didn't look like an accident.
No.
Dude, straight trying to drag her into the pit.
Yeah.
I kept on grabbing him, throwing him off, and he kept on grabbing her, I kept on throwing him off. He came back, smacked her in the head, like punched her, like she was on her ass. He hit her so hard she ended up on her ass.
You can see it in the video on YouTube of
breakdown Buffalo
beatdown.
Yeah.
You can see it in that video. If nobody's seen that video, you can watch it. It's pretty cool. Not that she got beat up in the pit, but the overall video is awesome.
It was a good experience. The mosh, I enjoyed it. I met this dude, Chad, there, and he was like, just hit me. Let's go. Let's just get your anger out.
Huh?
Chaz hit him?
Chaz?
Oh, Chad. Oh, I thought you were talking about Chaz.
No, but he was the guy that kept on moshing with during you guys' set. He was a really cool dude.
Yeah.
But, like you guys, he checked in on us to make sure that we were okay. We made it home safe and whatnot. Which, again, I highly respect and I appreciate you guys for doing that. You guys didn't have to, like, let me know when you got home. You didn't have to ask her if she was okay or check in on me and make sure I was okay. But that shows how genuine and appreciative and respectful you guys are. Like, you care about your fans, you care about your friends, and you want to make sure that everybody's having a good time.
We love all the people that take the time to listen to any of the dumb stuff that we put out.
The dumbest stuff that you put out.
I'm the dumbest guy in the world. I don't even care anymore. I'm very stupid. But anyways,
we try to be as
I am Lucas for lovers. That's right. We are talking about our lovers. Yeah, we're probably coming up today.
Lovers.
That's all you want is. Look at that. Forever. Brakes, where you at?
All of a sudden he comes walking through the door. Like, hey, I've been here the time.
I think Brace left us.
No, I think we're in our live, not an Opie's live. In this, you got to go back to his live.
Oh, dang on it.
Because when it disconnected.
Oh, sorry, I need to go back to Opie real quick.
Sorry that it disconnected like that.
No, you're good.
We're doing so good, and apparently disconnection issue. Like, what the fuck?
Ape strung together. What is Brace? We just clicked back on your live because we were connected to ours.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, all of a sudden we can see Brace's comment. No, but like as far as like fans and everything go, like I wanted to have this band as much as I can possibly help it. Whenever a fan talks to us online, as long as they're not being weird or like, because there are people that are like a little too strange, a little too weird, and I'll ignore those comments. Or if they seem like, I don't know, we'll just call it weird, blanket statement weird. I don't conversate with them. But if you are a fan of ours and you DM us or talk to us in a comment, I will talk back to you because like I know if I like a band, I appreciate it a lot if that band responds back to me, and it means a lot to me. So I try and be the same way, and I don't want to ever lose sight of that. No matter how big this band gets, it will probably become more and more difficult to do that if this band continues the projection that it's going, because there will be so many comments, DMs, and stuff like that, and it'll grow. There's already a ton of them. But I'll try and get to as many as I can. That's kind of how I look at it. And even live and stuff too, when people come up to us, like, yeah, of course I'm going to talk to the people that like our music. Because y'all like us, we like you. Like, it's, you know, that's an awesome thing. So
It is. A lot of people are like really stuck up, really care about their audience and whatnot. They just want the money, and we can tell. Like, I can definitely tell that you guys don't do it just. I mean, you do it for the love of music and the love of fans.
there ain't nothing else in it for us. There's nothing else in for us. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Dan. It is about
Mr. Through.
Mr. Through. Sorry, Dan Through.
Mr. Dan Through.
Also known as Suffer.
So Suffer Through just released. It's not new. It's new to us. But they released kind of a throwback album. They had just gotten recently signed by Arson Theory, and they're like, they only had 2 songs on their they had ISS and Dead in the End, and so they wanted to add something a little more to it. They did end up dropping more music, but it's, like I said, stuff that they throughout the years, just never release. They were finally able to release it. I did an interview with them on Friday. Completely, it wasn't exactly as planned out as this. Uni 251 wasn't planned out either. I was on stream for 8 hours, and I'm like, dude, do you guys wanna do an interview? I'm so bored. Let's go.
Oh no, it's okay, dude. We can. I do have to get going soon. I don't know what time that's going on today, but
a lot.
But we can absolutely like wrap up like a few more questions and everything. Like
we make ADHD explosive music. It's so true, Brace. It's so true. Congrats, by the way, to Suffer Through on getting songs with Arson Theory.
Absolutely.
Big news coming from Harvest here soon.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I guess if anybody else has any like last minute questions, you know, we'd love to answer whatever y'all have. Like, even you, man, if you have any questions that you want to ask.
Oh, keep doing. How many people are in here? We can't see that.
I got 9 people in here. I don't know how many you guys have on your side.
I don't know.
It hates us. It won't tell us.
I have no idea. I don't know how to, dude. I don't know how to run TikTok live that well. So.
4,000.
Well, I don't have any questions for you guys. I don't see any more questions in chat. Any more features that we can talk about is what Metal Dad had.
So Metal Dad, you missed it.
And you're not getting it now.
Not on this EP. There's no other features other than CJ McCreary, but we did announce officially here that the Canine feature is going to be on the next EP, along with Null Ritual and Harvest. So that is going to be
another one.
Maybe, we don't know yet.
We don't know. You guys, we don't know.
We don't know, because this band is like we flow like. Everything is just kind of like, all of a sudden we'll just get like a wild hair up our ass and we're like, you know what?
We'll get a message.
Huh?
We'll just get a message.
We'll get a message and
your stuff is sick. Can I get up your song?
Yeah, we'll fuck with the band, or we see like a really good deal with like another person that's like well known, and we'll go, oh fuck, we should see if we can do something with that. But I know for me, like, I would love to have a feature with like, for me it's Phil Bose, man. I want Phil Bose.
Yeah, Phil.
That would be insane.
I love Phil Boseman's vocals, and he's also like a Moby Dick of a vocalist to get, because but he's hard to get because he doesn't really do a lot of features.
So if anybody knows Phil Boseman, speak up now.
Yeah, speak up or forever hold your
Tattoo Misfit seems like somebody probably knows Phil Boseman.
Yeah, that's right. But
anyways,
but anyway, guys, yeah, if that's all we got, like, yeah, we really do appreciate you having us on the live, man.
Yes, sir. You should do this more often.
I
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
definitely
dude,
do.
you do interviews
Yeah.
very well, man. I'm telling you, we have sat through some horrible interviews. We've sat through some
Oh my
horrible
god! Dude, like one person was like, "Hey, you can play a ukulele on any of your songs." Which
Like,
one would it be?
what kind of a question is that?
Talking about?
Are we gonna have any banjos and any I Am Luke music in the future?
There's going to be some surprises.
Yeah, we'll say that.
I'll say that. Some stuff that we have not ever done
Yeah,
in our music is coming up.
that's awesome.
On the not this EP, the next EP.
Yeah,
Like some
new stuff.
yeah, ukuleles in the breakdown, baby. That's what we're doing. Yeah,
Opa!
That's
Or
right.
he's gonna sneak a deliverance thing. Like, ding, 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 ding. It's just,
That's what I'm doing.
That would be good. That would be great. I would love that.
oh, God.
But yeah, is there anything that you would like to say as a closer?
Well, we do have the EP coming out on June 17th. That is a Wednesday. Is that right?
Yes,
Thanks,
10
Mike.
days from now.
So 10 days from now, we'll be releasing Eradication Protocol
With a video.
And that'll be live on Seek and Strike's YouTube channel. Other than that, I don't really think we have too much to announce at the moment. Just the upcoming EP, and
We're looking for shows.
yeah, we are looking for shows. Just understand if some of y'all are in here and doing band stuff and you send us shows, it has to be, unfortunately, because the drummer that we do have on retainer, he's a very good drummer. His price, because he's a drummer for hire, is relatively high. So the juice has to be worth the squeeze. We can't be doing door shows with him because it's not going to be feasible for us to do.
Yeah.
There's
We just keep
gonna,
losing money.
and
Not losing money.
the understanding is we are going to ask for a high guarantee, especially depending on where the location of the show is. It's going to be, we might as well just say high. It's going to be a higher guarantee because we have to get the money to the drummer.
So get real
I hate him.
So get real low, big boy.
But yeah, so we are looking for shows. So don't feel like we're not trying to get that. We just haven't really announced that we are, because we don't want an influx of like people coming to us about door shows, and we're like, look, we appreciate that.
We
but
would love
just
to play
can't.
all of them.
We'd love to play all the shows we can get, but we just can't. It's not financially feasible
Yeah.
for us.
Now, I will say that I am actually trying to get my own festival started. I don't know. We're working on the name of it. We have a venue. We have a promoter, a booker. He seems to be willing to want to pay bands to, because like a lot of the bands that I have on the list, they're not from Ohio. They're out of state. They're all out of state. So like we are in talks of getting something for 2027. Tarn, Suffer Through, Union 251, Grove Ritual. All Ritual said he might up and not play.
Let me say this before you keep. Just let me say this, and I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, but if you do need help linking up with some other bands, so I know back in January when we were trying to get a run going, I reached out to Nine Dead and I reached out to See You Next Tuesday, and they had expressed interest in wanting to play with us, and they wanted to do, because they're up in that area, I guess, like the northeast area. I could probably get in contact with those dudes too and help you. If you need help getting some other bands on.
I saw Nine Dead last year. It was like sometime last year. It was Northeast Ohio Metal Fest, and the vocalist from the Convalescence, he does a lot of the promoting for that band and a lot of the booking. So he booked Nine Dead, and they were actually
They're amazing.
good.
Oh, love them. Love them, dude.
But,
And also, See You Next Tuesday is just like they're like an old school deathcore.
I saw them.
They're super
I
good.
saw them in like
They're old.
07, 08 in Greensboro with BT Bam and Augustburg Red, I believe.
Yeah. Dr. Acula is another one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I played with Dr. Acula.
Yeah, I know you told me.
Yeah.
But what I was trying to get at is if I can get more details and a better idea of the date. We're thinking, because there's going to be a lot of bands, it might be a 2-day thing. if I can get more details, is that something that I Am Moog would like to take part in? That's like about a year in advance.
Oh, a year?
So it'll be like 20. Because somebody keeps on saying he wants to retire, and somebody else keeps on beating him because he keeps on saying that he wants to retire. So.
No, I think we'd definitely be open to it. Again, unfortunately, it really depends on where we're at.
Yeah.
If we have a drummer that is organic at the time, although Todd and I are not, we would take one if they were actually doing their job and worth their salt, but we are also not actively looking for an organic drummer.
At the moment,
we'd rather hire someone, and we do have someone on retainer for that. But like I said, they are a higher paid drummer based off of the band that they are in, because they are also in a relatively large band.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're interested in it, and we'd absolutely love to be pitched whatever the fest is and when you get the date. Unfortunately, I can't say yes or no if we'd be able to play it. We'd love to, but we don't know if we'll be able to. With the money that we could have from it, we don't know if we'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
So that's the answer to that right now. Yes, absolutely. We'd love to come and be a part of the festival going on. Sure.
And even if you can't perform, it'll be a cool thing to just randomly show up live and hang out with everybody, because I've even got Definer, the band Definer said that they're interested, the band X86X, they're interested in hopping in on it. So
Harvest might be interested in doing that.
That would be
cool as fuck.
Right, Brace?
Todd and I have joked around about doing if we ever do get going repetitively live with a drummer and stuff. So it'd be a Moog, Harvest, and Assault tour, and then Todd just never leaves the stage. He just stands there.
Yeah, I know I was just here, but I'm here.
Yeah. I just
had that band over. I'm still here.
Yeah, he just sits there on stage and just waits it out. I guess I'm just gonna be playing for fucking an hour and a half.
Yeah. Thank you, Seth. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Seth. We appreciate it.
All right, so we're working on getting a new drummer. We're working on getting shows set. We're anxious about this EP release. Anything else you want to say before we get off?
I'm just looking up here. What's up, Spaghettification? I've seen you before too.
Spaghetti's awesome. Eggman was in here.
Phenomenal. I've seen you play. I'm pretty sure bass and guitar, but dude rips. Fucking phenomenal artist. But yeah. If anybody doesn't have anything else, and have a good one, Metal Dad.
Yeah, thank you, Metal Dad. Appreciate you.
But yeah, if nobody has anything else, we'll probably get going, because and then everybody else can get on with their weekend and have a great Sunday and stuff. So.
Now,
yeah.
Do I have consent to post this on YouTube? I haven't been asking anybody, but I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of just had the understanding that if we're going live, it's either going on YouTube or there's going to be shorts and clips. So whatever you want to do with it, man. This is your video to do what you want with. So we're not gonna stop the comment. He's gonna remix it and make it sound horrible, we're saying horrible things.
Yeah,
well, it's just unfortunate that we have a disconnect issue.
Yeah. He's gonna say horrible things. Don't see. He's gonna cut that off and put it in there.
Boycott I Am Moog. What? No.
Boycott I Am
Moog.
Yes, all the time. Always boycott I Am Moog.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys letting me do this.
Absolutely, man.
I
we love you
guys
and we
asking me, because Todd had hinted a couple times about wanting to do this. So the fact that you guys picked me to do this setup, I am very thankful for it. I am very appreciative. I love you guys. You're definitely
love you too, man.
one of my all-time favorite bands, and just the fact that you guys wanted me to do this and allowed me to do this.
Well, we love you more. Just like that.
We love you.
You will never love us more.
You'll never outlove us.
You'll never outlove us. Ever.
We actually have live cameras in your house right now watching you.
I I have cameras set up
I'm
at Todd's
thinking
house too because I have been telling him like clips for Basalt and then him like, are you in my walls? Yes, I live in your walls.
You guys, Harley Davidson are what? You guys,
Ford Ford F 450, Ford F 550.
what? I don't know what's the question.
Harley Davidson or Ford F
We
450.
can do a Splintered interview next.
Yeah, I'd love to
That'd
jump
be
in
fun.
Just give us all of that, dude.
Yeah.
Get all
All
of
of us,
that.
everybody do an interview.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing. I forgot to mention this. So I actually do have a feature coming up with the band called Targeted, and they're fucking awesome. They did a feature with
Oh yeah.
Vanta, I Saw God, and Definer, and then they have one.
Their Definer was sick.
Yep,
I
it's
Saw
fucking
God.
awesome. They're such a good band, and I don't think they need to get more credit. I really like them dudes. They're also based out of North Carolina, but Targeted. Yeah, so I Saw God's vinyl and stuff that came out. Yeah, that's a badass one too. I love I Saw God, but Targeted has a song coming up with us on. Who's that? I can't see it.
Ingested.
Ingested. Okay.
I was kind of on the fence about that because of the allegations that came out. Like,
Oh yeah, I heard about
prior
that. Some
to
of
this
their
album
drummer.
releasing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's gonna be allegations about Tom too.
Whitechapel.
Fuck up.
I got Crown Magnetar. And I got.
Don't show those pictures of titties now. TikTok
Hang
block
on,
it.
hang on.
And then, as for physical media, the only other physical media I have.
Oh hell yeah! I know that one. That's us.
Oh, I can see it in the big picture though.
I am not. I don't think I'm gonna ever open this.
That's cool. I have like 3 of them here.
Open it, listen to it, and throw it away.
Toss
But
it.
yeah, again, I appreciate you guys doing this. I appreciate
Absolutely,
you guys
man.
going over the initial time as well. It was fun. This is all
Absolutely.
great. I thought I was gonna be a train wreck. I thought maybe I'd be stammering.
You did
I
great.
don't know like what to ask or what to say, but this was fun.
Hey,
We're
you did great,
pretty-
brother. You should do this more often.
Yeah.
You're a natural for this. Sorry, Neuro Bob. We talked about Black Metal earlier. You have to wait for the YouTube video to come out. You get a response on that
Yeah,
one.
unfortunately, you gotta get going and
Yeah.
stuff, but we do appreciate you, man, and thank you for having us. Yeah, man. I don't got anything else. Todd, you got anything else?
10 days.
Yep, 10
Hey,
days.
my buddy Billy
MVP,
just
10
joined at
days.
the end. What a loser.
10 days. I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to like do like 7 days. You will die in
Oh,
7
oh yeah,
days.
there's gonna be.
You know, we should have a song that starts out with that weird car horn that goes. You
That's
can't?
very racist.
How?
That thing, that's like the whole.
That's a racist thing?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right.
I don't know. I just think it's like a goofy redneck thing. I don't
Hello,
know.
Bill. I see you in their dubs.
Eradication Protocol. Thanks, Chaz. Alright, guys.
Oh
Well,
yeah, the Keys County Eradication Protocol coming out 6/17. Thank you, Chaz.
Alright, guys.
Yeah, that's not all I thought.
I don't have anything. What's up, Bill? Bill,
Bill Wright.
Billy,
He's Mr. Wright.
Mr. Billiam.
Billiam.
But, alright, Kyle.
Opie.
Opie, Kyle Opie. We appreciate you having us, and we'll talk to you. I'm sure we'll hop in the lives
Yeah.
like sometime this week and stuff and say hello.
Yeah.
You know, but have a good one, brother.
Thank you guys. We appreciate
Thank you
everybody.
guys again.
Thank y'all.
Love.
All right. Thank you, baby. Love y'all. See y'all.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So that was my interview. I am Mook. We planned for an hour, and we went at 2 hours and 14 minutes. That was great. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Definitely need to do more. I am satisfied with how that went. I really am. But I think I'm just gonna end the live here, so that I don't have to do much editing and cutting back to get to this. I'm gonna be posting this whole entire interview on YouTube. I go by Opie Slam on YouTube as well. Splintered, I would love to get an interview with you guys. That would be cool. I got to get back to dad duties. My kid is anxious to hang out with me. So, yeah, we're going to end it. Thanks for hanging out, listening, and vibing with me, and vibing with I Am Mook. It really was a great time, and I can't wait to do another one. Much love, much appreciation for hanging out, and you guys take it easy. Adios.